and I hope all of you who are watching this video is doing absolutely good. So you all know right now we are doing a series of videos on certain colleges and universities which you can get even without KCET and Comet K, right? So this is going to be one such video, but the good part of the story is this particular university, you can get into it via KCET and Comet K and also with the help of some other entrance examination as well, the university entrance examination as well. So we'll talk more about it, but before I go ahead with the university, I want to talk about its location, that is Bangalore. Have you ever wondered that why Bangalore is known as Silicon Valley of India, or why exactly, or is it actually fair to call it as a Silicon Valley of India? I'll say it's 100% fair. The reason being that over here, if I see, it's the IT powerhouse. Bangalore contributes approximately 34 to 40% of India's total IT exports. I'm talking about India, and in that 34 to 40% of India's total IT exports are being done through this particular city. And obviously it's a startup ecosystem. If at all you go to HSR, if you are someone who's there in Bangalore, you know that if you go to different places out there, you will be seeing so many startups, right? It's a top startup hub in India, home to over 13,000 active startups and the highest number of unicorns, that is startup valued over $1 billion, and that's crazy. And talking about the global companies which are there, obviously they are not small in number, which is exactly why we say that, okay, when we talk about any of the colleges, we say, oh, it's in Bangalore, then the placement opportunity could be better, right? Why? Because so many companies are right over here, my dear children. So Karnataka ranks 14th among the top 40 startup ecosystem worldwide, top 14th in worldwide, and that makes Bangalore the Silicon Valley of India, which is why the university that I'm going to talk about has already an added advantage since it's there in Bangalore. But as I always say, some person can come over here, discuss about the university, the college, and they can go. It's you who have to spend your 4 years up there, so make sure you do your proper research from your own end. In this particular video, you are going to see the pros and cons and everything together about the university, but as I said, please do your own research from your end as well. Cool. So the university that I'm going to talk about, okay, has the highest package of 60.1 LPA and the average of 8.5, which is pretty decent. It's not an IIT, it's not an NIT as well. Okay, it's what? It's Alliance University. It was established in the year 2010 and location is in Bangalore. You have the BTech programs being done, near the Electronic City area. You have the Infosys there, right over there. Apart from it, one campus of it is a little bit inside as well. Okay, so there are multiple campuses, but anyway, you will find it more towards, Electronic City Anical area, if at all you're looking for the BTech courses out there. Yeah, the campus area is almost 60 plus acres out there. That means that you have a lush area to probably run around, move around, and study and do everything that makes you happy. Yes, so that's not the very big deal. The very big deal is going to come up in the next slide, most probably. So it is UGC and AICT approved, and it is having NAC grade A+, and really the campus is so good. It looks really good. It's very big, yeah, and as I said, the campus size is almost 60 plus acres, but beyond the campus size and everything, we should be working around or probably thinking around the infrastructure. And here comes the very big part that I was talking about. So there's one campus where they have, for the first time, okay, it's not there elsewhere in Bangalore, 8-qubit superconducting quantum system is there over here in one of the campuses, and it was being brought in with the help of some tie-ups and things like that. Why? Because I know that I might be not a pro person to talk about much about it, but if at all you are someone who has interest, you might be doing your own research on this particular thing. That is, if at all someone is there who has a liking towards quantum system and all the computing mechanisms out there, they are getting a good opportunity right over here, because this particular system is being built over here. It's there in the campus, which means that you get more exposure to it, right? So this is there, and talking about, and it was brought in by NVIDIA, so that is one very important thing. And apart from that, as you can see, there are so many other things also been shown over here. Nice cafeteria, nice area, nice library, and all of it. Cool. Yes. Now going about the achievements, the real story that is there. So over here we have someone who says that I have been honored to be selected as a part to the International Visitor Leadership Program on Workforce Development in Critical and Emerging Technologies with Quad Nations happening at USA. Now, that is not at all a small deal. If at all you're getting something like that when you're in college, yes, right? Apart from that, we have some other branch. So there is something for biotechnology also. So we are proud to announce that Ashay Kumari, our B.Tech in biotechnology student, has been selected as one of the winners for the Jetro Talent for Japan contest, her creativity, and it's a 7-day trip to Japan, which ended up something like this. So that's also something that is crazy. So in all these ways, obviously, it is going to be good in terms of exposure. That is what you understand. But as I always say, you have to do your bit, then only things are going to align. It's not like I'll not do anything and everything will reach out to me. That does not work in any ways, right? So yes, they already might have done their bit, which is exactly why they are here. So, and as I said, it is India's first commercial 8-qubit computer coming to Bangalore campus. So now it has come already. And this gives you a hands-on exposure. You are not just learning theory, basically you're seeing it and you're knowing better about it, right? So that has been mentioned over here in a paper clip that came in Times of India. Okay, so if you want me to read out, I can. So India's first 8-qubit quantum computer is said to be installed at a private university in Bangalore. Basically, that is Alliance University. Bangalore-based quantum computing company, that is QPA AI, partnered with Alliance University to provide access to India's first commercially available 8-qubit superconducting quantum computing system. Yes, and it will be housed at Alliance University's upcoming Electron City campus and will be, yes, that's all. So that is being mentioned about over here. And if we talk about the rankings, so Alliance University is ranked 2 among the top 40 private universities in India. Ranked 2 among the top 40 private universities in India. Ranked 4 among top 50 institutes for placement. Ranked 9 among the top 100 B schools. Ranked 71 among the top management schools in India. That's for different sectors are there. So there is law segment, there is management sector and things like that. I think for you B.Tech children, this could be more than enough to be known, right? Yes. Now, going ahead, how can you get admission? So as I said, there is definitely KCET, there is definitely Comet K as well. Okay, KCET and Comet K has a direct allotment, as in basically if at all you're participating in the counseling, you can get if you have a cutoff range marking up to theirs. Okay, apart from it, if at all you have given J examination or CUET examination, okay, Central University Entrance Test, and also SAT, if you have given SAT examination or probably their own entrance examination, which is known as Alliance University Engineering Entrance Test. Now, those of you have not given, do not be worried. The deadline is still there. Okay, you probably can go and register and give the examination. So that is why this video has been done right now, so that you have a time period to prepare and go write the paper. If you're someone who have missed out on this particular thing by somehow or by any chance, and also if you think that I might not be getting alliance with my rank, then you can check out these few things. Cool. Now, so the Alliance University eligibility is what? 10 plus 2, that is 12 grade from recognized board council with minimum of 50%. Please note this, okay? Marks in physics, mathematics as a compulsory subjects. So basically, physics and mathematics would be compulsory subjects. Along with that, you can have either one of them, chemistry, biotechnology, biology, or technical vocational subject out there. Okay, 50% is something that is the minimum requirement that is there. Now, admission process, as I said, your JEE main score or JEE advanced score, Karnataka CET, SAT score or CUET or Comet K score or AUEET, that is your Alliance University Entrance Exam test. Okay, so this is how it is usually been considered. If at all you have given any of these, basically you can go ahead. And now we'll be talking more about it, don't worry. And we'll talk about the scholarships as well. Okay, so the application fee, if at all you are planning to go ahead, is, what do you say, 1,000 rupees. Early admission benefit for CSE and AI related branches is also there. So students scoring 60% and above in class 10th and 11th are eligible for a 50,000 scholarship per year. Per year, 50,000 rupees reduction would be there. That means for 4 years it would be 2,000 rupees. Now this is for them who are joining early and basically have scored 60% and above in class 10th and 12th. Cool. Now students must complete the entire selection process to avail this benefit. Obviously, if at all you are not completing it, you cannot take it. So you have to go through the entire selection process. Basically, then you will be getting it. Applicable for a limited period of time. If at all you have a confusion regarding it, you can just probably call, go to the website, check out the number, call them once, and then go ahead with it. Okay, that's your thing. Now last date is updated cycle wise. Current deadline is 15th of July 2026. So we have few days left. Make sure you go and register if at all you are someone who wishes to. The link is there in the description section of this particular video. But as I said, if you have any queries around it, you can just directly call them and ask as well. Okay, and if not, if you think that you can manage, you can just go through, you can. And now, if we talk about the different sectors or segments that you have in Alliance, you have Alliance School of Business, Alliance School of Management, Law, Design, and all of it. But obviously, we are interested more in these three things. One is Alliance School of Advanced Computing, Alliance School of Applied Engineering, and Alliance School of Quantum AI Advanced Research. So that is known as AIQSAR. So over here, this is in the Electronic City. Okay, this is in Electronic City near Infosys, and the other two ones are there more towards Chandapura Anekal Road, which is again there in Bangalore itself. Okay, but it will be a little inside. Okay, now we're going to see what are the courses that are available over here, what are the courses available over here, and what are the courses that are available in this. The first one is Alliance School of Advanced Computing. These many courses are there. BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, in AI ML, Computer Science and Engineering, CSE with AI and Future Technologies, CSE with Blockchain Technologies, CSE with Cloud Computing, CSE with Cybersecurity, CSE with DevOps, CSE with Full Stack Development, CSE with Internet of Things, some Software Product Engineering, Information Technology, Augmented Reality and Virtual Reality, that's AR, VR, and Information Technology, Data Analytics. So these are the ones that are in the campus where it provides, is a School of Advanced Computing. If you want to take a screenshot, you can please go ahead and do that. Okay. Now going ahead with Alliance School of Applied Engineering, you have these many things. BTech in Aerospace Engineering, BTech in Biotechnology, by the way, for bio children, BTech in Civil Engineering, BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering, BTech in Mechanical Engineering, and BTech in Production Engineering. This is there in the School of Applied Engineering. Right? And now comes the most interesting part, that is this Alliance School of Quantum. So here you have 4 courses, and as I said, this is the place where you have the quantum computing system and all. So you have BTech in CSE, Quantum Computing and Information Science. This is the first course. Then you have BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Then BTech in Robotics and Artificial Intelligence, and finally BTech in Cyber Physical System. So these are the 4 things that you have, 4 courses that you have over here. Cool? Yes. Now going ahead, the infrastructure and the research facilities that you have in this particular campus that I said when we're talking about this one, right? So you have 8-qubit superconducting quantum system, and more or less some of this, when the team was preparing the PPT, some of the things which were there even were not super pronounced. I mean, I might be pronouncing it in a wrong manner, but as I said, those of you who probably has high interest in it would be understanding things a lot better. So yes, so there's digital twin and high performance computing access. There is QCAS, that is quantum computing as a service platform. There is NVIDIA DGX H200 GPU clusters. There is multi-platform content cloud, robotics, autonomous, and cyber physical system labs as well, which are there in these campuses which you saw, basically this one, and obviously that adds up for all the courses which are being provided here. Cool? Yes. Now the next thing comes, and that's a very important thing, which is what? The fee. So the Alliance School of Advanced Computing, the first one where we saw multiple courses over here, you have the fee structure also being given. This is a 4-year program fee that is given. So Computer Science and Engineering, it is 18 lakh. AI ML 24 lakh, CSE Engineering with AI and Future Technologies 20 lakh, CSE Engineering Blockchain and Technologies 18 lakh, CSE Engineering Cloud Computing 18 lakh, Cybersecurity cybersecurity, CS and engineering, cybersecurity 18 lakhs, CS engineering DevOps 18 lakh, CS engineering full stack development 18 lakhs, CS engineering Internet of Things 18 lakhs, information technology augmented reality and virtual reality 14 lakhs, and information technology data analytics 14 lakhs. Now here the registration fee is 25,000, but don't be worried because the fees is already included in the fee which is given over here. So this is the fee that you have for the 4-year program, and you can clearly see that. Now if you feel that okay, I want to just match it up with some other colleges out there, you can do the check. As I said, as I always say, talk to the people who are there in the college, inquire whether it's worth it or not, then only you can go ahead. Okay, so yes. Next is the next one, that is School of Applied Engineering. You have these many courses. Here the aerospace engineering, it is 14 lakh, biotechnology 10 lakh, civil engineering 8 lakh, electrical and electronics engineering 8 lakh, electronics and communication engineering 16 lakh, mechanical engineering 8 lakh, and production engineering 8 lakh. The registration fee is again 25,000, which is included over here. Okay, yes. Now we have the Quantum AI School of Advanced Research. You have these many courses. CSE Quantum Computing and Information Science, you have 24 lakhs, AI ML 24 lakhs, Robotics and AI 24 lakhs, Cyber Physical System 24 lakhs, and the registration fee is 25,000, which is being included right up over here. Cool? Yes. Now don't be worried because you are going to see the scholarships that are available as well, and I'll be talking more about it. But before that, I thought we should be going ahead with some placement data. So this is the placement data that we have for 2024-25. But don't be worried, because they are yet to update their website. That is why it has been mentioned like that. So 6,000 plus opportunities is created, 1,000 plus recruitment partners, 52 new recruiters, and 60.1 LPA. That is the highest package, and this is the person who had got it. Okay, so Kishkin Gildial is a person. I'm so sorry, dear, if at all you're hearing my name. Hearing your name like this. So he was from computer science, and basically he had got a dream offer by California-based enterprise software and network solutions company. Okay, so that is it. And now going ahead, now this is from their website. Obviously it's not something that we have taken elsewhere from. So yeah, and 2026 data is also there. Pallavi, who's from BTech, who has done BTech CSE, has got a job offer in Standard Chartered. Okay, so yes. Now internship cycle, MA in English, that will be a different course altogether, but that is also there. So if you're someone who probably are looking forward for something else, you can go ahead with that. Now the seat matrix which is there, aerospace engineering, all the engineering, the number of seats which are there is being mentioned over here. A few of the seats obviously are going to be will be having a separate intake through KCET and COMEDK. The other seats would be still left. So this is a total seat matrix which is being mentioned over here. Aerospace 120. As I see, the highest is for CSE, that is 800. CSE with AI and feature technology 120, and this one, that is aerospace engineering 120. Over here also I can see the highest is for CSE software product development 120 and EC 120. Cool? Yes. Now going ahead, the scholarship, this part is important, right? So there is merit-based scholarship. So there are different types of scholarship. Merit-based is for basically for children who have scored 95% and above. In this case, you will be having a tuition fee waiver of 50%. If 11th and 12th, 95% and above, then there's a tuition fee waiver of 50% as a scholarship. Okay, apart from it, if yours, this is CUET scholarship. So in CUET examination, if you have scored 90% and above, 30% waive off will be there in the tuition fee. 80 to 89.9%, there will be 20% in the tuition fee, waive off in tuition fee. 70% to 79.9% in CUET, then will be 15% waive off in the tuition fee. So if at all you have given any of these examination and you're looking forward, then please do consider this. Please do understand there is this option as well. If you are not getting to understand it, please talk to them. Okay, yes, so this is directly from the website. This is official source. Now again over here, if you have given JEE mains 95% and more, So in this particular case, you will be, and also 70% and above in 11th and 12th, then there is a 50% waive off over here. If it's beyond 90 percentile but less than 95 percentile, and you have scored 70% and above in 10th and 12th, it is 25% waive off. Similarly, in your SAT examination, your SAT score is from 1401 to 1600, and basically over here, if you had 70% above and in your 10th and 12th, then here you will get a 50% waive off. If the SAT score is from 1201 to 1400, and here this is the percentage or above, then 20% waive off is there. And finally, if your SAT score is from 1001 to 1200, and here it is 70% and above, then 10%. Okay, that is how it usually goes. Cool? Yes, ma'am. Again, if you want to take a screenshot, you can. Now, going ahead, by the end, you are going to see some reviews of the students. As I said, the positive and the negative reviews, both of it you're going to see. So let's go ahead. So over here, first of all, how do you go ahead with AUEET, that is Alliance University entrance test, right? So over here, start application online, appear for the proctored online test AUEET 2026, that is Alliance University Engineering Entrance Test, conducted every week. Get evaluated result the same day. Personal interview will be there, okay, every week. It will be conducted every week, so you do not need to be worried. And then there will be selection letter, fee payment, and then admission is going to be confirmed. Please understand that you have to register for it, and for that, as of now, the deadline is July 15th. Okay, and there's a registration fee as well, that is 1,000 rupees. So yes, and the exam pattern goes like this. The mode is online. There will be 90 minutes as the duration, and the total number of questions is 100. 30 from physics and 30 from chemistry. Math, you would be having the highest, that is 40 questions. There will be +1 for all the correct answers. There is no negative marking, so you not be worried about that. Okay, so remember, 90 minutes, 100 questions are there. Most questions are from math, physics and chemistry have 30 each. And there's no negative marking. Now, the syllabus that you have for mathematics, algebra, trigonometry, calculus, coordinate geometry, vectors and probability, which was there for year 12th. Yeah, physics, mechanics, thermodynamics, electromagnetism, octaves, and as well as modern physics. Chemistry, you have physical chemistry, atomic structure, states of matter, organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry. And the key exam details level is 11th and 12th standard, as I already told you. Okay, so you need not be worried. So if you're someone who are prepared for KCET or KCET or any other examination, then you should be just trying it once. If it goes well, it's good. Now, as I said, if you're wanting to avail a scholarship, there is Alliance University Scholastic Aptitude Test, which you have to give apart from this. Now, this is for those of you who want to go ahead and have thinking of having a scholarship. So you have to give this for sure. The entrance examination you have to pass, but apart from it, you have this test also. If needed, you can have it. So it's a Scholastic Aptitude Test. Mode of examination is online only. Same 100 questions which are there. Okay, but here, instead of math having 40 questions, you would be having English with 10 questions. So that is how it goes. That is known as AUSAT. That is a Scholastic Aptitude Test. That is for scholarship. And yes, okay. Now, I'm not going in depth about that at this point. And as I said, for AUEET, the entrance examination, you have to pay the application fee of 100. Students have the option of getting desired branch, and we offer scholarship of 50K per year, offering a total benefit of 2 lakh for CSE rated branches based on academic and the selection process which is there. And yes, okay, so yeah. So this has been updated, so do not be worried. The link is there in the description. As I told you, it's now July 15th. So initially they had a different date, but now it is July 15th, which is the last day. Now, I do not know whether they could update it further or not, but if you're someone who actually wishes, then you can go ahead. So, should you join Alliance University? You should join Alliance University if you need a college with strong industry and corporate exposure, because they have it. Global exposure, you saw that. So, there's student exchange, internship, student exchange programs also. There is internship dual degree programs as well. So, if you prefer a metro and a tech city like Bangalore, if you are okay with coming over here in Bangalore, then yes. If not, then no. Talent awarded here with not just certificate but with scholarships and free ships. So that is also there, and specialized global recognition will also be provided. So if at all you are interested in any of these things, and if you think that you have a genuine interest for this, then only you should be coming here. And as I said, we will be moving on to the review part, which is going to be a critical part over here. So we'll start with something good and then we'll go with bad. Okay, so here we have Tamanna Bhalu said that yes, there's a perfect balance between teaching extracurricular activities and cultural activities. Teaching faculty is amazing since they have the habit of focusing on students, okay, and offers a high placement rate. Majority of students get placed very, very well. So the question was, is the Alliance University good for BTech with respect to the academics and placement? So the answer was this. Now over here there is another student who has given likes and dislikes everything. So according to Munipal Jaipavam, he says that I like the faculties because they were really engaging with the students at any time. Without any attitude, they were ready to help us. Now there are dislikes also. I didn't like the placement faculty, not facility, okay, faculty, because they didn't have a structured plan. I didn't like the college fest because there were no celebrities in the event. So I feel like the improvement needed to be in timetable for the classes. So this was something that was there. Okay, now in terms of course curriculum is neatly prepared in understanding way and helpful for students in their future. So as I said, everyone has their own point of view, it differs. So I always tell to children that please ask multiple people for their opinions, not just one person, because if at all you come and ask me that how is life, I'll say that, oh, my life is super good. For someone else it might not be that great. They might have not experienced the same way. They might have a different point of view. So I'll still request that everyone who probably goes through any college, please make sure you ask multiple peoples. Okay, peoples. Okay. Now there is one more thing. The quality of teaching is impeccable for the program. The faculty takes a hands-on approach to teaching. So there is a good, good feedback for faculty that I'm seeing from quite a long time. The average package is around 6 to 7 LPA per annum. The placement cell, that's pretty decent. Okay. Now, yes, you have to look forward for how much are you putting and how much are you getting back. But if at all the average is like that, okay, you can go ahead and target the highest package as well, right? Now, as I said, there is one more dislike, high tuition fee compared to the other university, especially for MBA and engineering programs. Now, same students find university in outskirts, okay, with some students, with the out of city, which becomes difficult for the city students. Now, as I said, there are different branches. One is in Electronicity near Infosys, one is a little bit inside. So, strict rules and regulation for attendance and feels like hostels. Okay, rules, academic policies are very strict. So that is up there. So you have got an idea of all of it, I think so. Yes, there's a good part, there's a bad part. Is it in a balanced way? It's not like only bad is coming, only good is coming. So in a balanced way, that means, yeah, people are acknowledging that. The highest package offered is 60 LPA, the lowest is from 3 to 4 LPA. The average is almost 8 LPA. So again, we saw that particular comment where it said that it was almost 6 to 7 LPA was the average package, right? So it is more closer to that. It's 8 LPA over here. The faculty members in our course are quite supportive, knowledgeable and easy to approach. Again, okay, the campus crowd was friendly, events and fest were active, extracurricular activities were encouraged. So yes, that is also there. This is for 2025, December 2025, someone had rated it. Yes, so yeah. So, and this person has done BTech in computer science and engineering, IoT. Anyways, so this is how it goes, and I hope there's some picture of Alliance University in your head right now. And to clarify it more, as I said, you can go ahead, look at their website itself. The link to apply is given in the description section of this video. Make sure you check that out as well. And if you have any other things to ask or say, put it down in the comment section. And please do take an informed decision. That's your life. I always tell that. Do research. Okay? So wishing you the best. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Lots of love.